10 different niche ideas that you can work on right now. My goal with this video is to help you understand what niches are selling right now and to give you inspiration to think outside the box. There's so many different ideas out there that you can possibly work on. It's crazy. And all the research that I'm doing inside of this video, I use Merch Informer. It's one of my favorite tools when it comes to doing research on Amazon.com for designs. Give this video a thumbs up. Let's get into the content. All right, so first niche is I'm a simple woman, coffee, flip-flops, dog, wine. You can see, obviously, this would be a good idea. So you can see how they mix coffee, flip-flops, dog, wine. And if you come down, you're gonna see, the different shirts. 277K BSR. You got some 5 millions in here. Results of 125. And keep in mind too, like I've said before, everything's going to fluctuate based on each niche. These are niche ideas that are, like this one right here, 134K BSR. Now this is just niche, like I was saying, it's everything's gonna fluctuate. Each niche is gonna be different than every single other niche. Like it's not gonna be all the same, right? The BSR is gonna jump up and down, but the goal is to look for some consistency inside of a niche. And obviously we're finding some of those shirts with the lower BSR of 134K. And then if we come up here, we have another one that is 277K, right? And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for, something that is consistent and consistently making sales. And the design is simple, but like as far as like think of other things too. What other things do women like? If you can think of other things like, that you can put right here, would be a good idea to enter to a niche like this and then create a top selling design that no one else has. Next niche, I'm a retired math teacher. I have no problems. T-shirt, results of 223. And as we come down, we're seeing some color in here, right? You got that red, the white and red with the math equations going on in the background. The red with the apple, you're seeing stuff like that. You're thinking think of different things like rulers. That can be a good idea to putting inside the t-shirt, like making like a ruler themed design will be a good idea. Now we come in here, we got 137K BSR, and you can see it has 1 rating. That's interesting because when you look at the type of stuff, it's, obviously there's probably most likely it's a newer niche with the lower reviews, lower ratings. Most likely it's a newer niche, newer idea. And there's a possible thing that you could possibly come in here and maybe take out a certain keyword and make your way into this niche. 137K, 508K, 10 million, 11 million. Let's go down a little bit, see what else we can find. You got the Pi Day symbol. No, this one right here seems to be the top selling design right here. And this one, retired math teacher, I have no problem. And put I am a retired math teacher, I have no problem. Next niche, not perfect, just forgiven, sunflower t-shirt. And keep in mind too, like you're seeing this is the result. It's obviously in the search bar too as well. Customers were just like, I'm finding like long tail keywords and then just seeing like, is this a design? Does someone have a design for this? And just coming up with inspiration. So 157 results based off of that long tail keyword. Someone's actually typing that into Amazon.com and t-shirts popping up. So not perfect, just forgiven. 320K BSR, 586K BSR, and you can see what they're doing. Sunflowers, and it seems like the cross right there, and simple text base with some sunflowers and the cross right there, right? And the interesting part is it's a black design, right? You can see it's like a black font, and then the flowers, and then they're making it look good on lighter colors. 320. Let's go down. 320. Get another sunflower. I like how it either. Not perfect, just forgiven, simple text base with a heart, 292K BSR. Here's another one, 703. This seems like the sunflower niche, right? You're seeing like just a general niche, the sunflower niche seems to be a really good idea as far as, thinking of different sayings, leveraging the sunflower. Because when we're looking at this, we're coming down, remember, looking at that front page is going to tell you a story. When it tells you a story, it's your job as a t-shirt designer or a designer to understand that people actually like this type of design. Who's buying this? Like, who's it targeting? Next niche, if you bring up my past, you should know that Jesus dropped t-shirt. Now 261 results, and as we come down here, you're gonna see right here, let's look at this one. If you bring up my past, you should know that Jesus dropped the charges. 47K BSR, and here's another one, 99K BSR, 148. This one seems to be a little bit of a demand over here because we're looking at everything. The first 4 designs right there that are organically ranking you have some low BSRs under 500K. Yep, look at 80K, 3 million, it's not 300K. This seems to be a really good niche with the demand. So if you can think of a saying inside of here, it'll be a really, really good idea. All right, next niche, Dancing Skeletons Christmas Spooky T-shirt. You're going to see there's a results of 176. And this is I started seeing this trend a while back where I'm like, all right, skeletons are really popular for Halloween. But then I started seeing like skeletons with like the Santa Claus hat on. I'm like, what the heck? What's going on here? So you learn new things, what people like, as you start to do more and more research, right? I think is really, really cool because look at 201 KBSR, right? And you're seeing this the skeletons dancing with the Santa hat on, and then you have like these when you are dead inside, but it's Christmas. You can see like these other skeletons are dancing. 2 million. Let's come down a little bit and see if we can find something else. Yep, 217, 117K. Like this is a good niche right now. Like this is a good niche, especially going into Christmas. It's selling right now. So it's like this is a perfect time to jump in here. Merry Christmas, and look what they're doing with the skeleton. I like what they did there with the candy cane with the hat, right? It's a really, really good idea. Let's come down a little bit more. This one has an elf hat on. Interesting. This one, they're dancing around the Christmas tree. Another one here, but I like that idea. So if you can mix skeletons, come up with a good idea, good saying for Christmas and a skeleton, it'll be a really good idea. And just by looking at the information that I'm sharing with you right here, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can create something that would be really cool and get a top seller for Christmas by doing this. Stress is caused by not skating enough t-shirt. 186 results. And then as we go down, so skating, now I'm thinking right here, this one keyword right there, right? Skating, skateboarding, snowboarding, hiking, mountain bike riding. Like there's so much different things that you could do with that, taking up that one keyword, right? Now, 233K BSR, 811K BSR, and we got some decent BSRs in this niche right here. And I think that as we go down, it seems to be, like a newer niche because there's another one right there with a decent BSR, 233K BSR. It's a decent niche, but I think if you think of different ideas, think a little bit more broader, and all the different hobbies, all the different things. And if you have a top selling design right now in a niche that you can create by switching out that one keyword, that would be a good idea for you to create. Not all math jokes are terrible, just some. T-shirt. We got a result of 189, and then as we go down, this one right here, 52K BSR overall. Not all math puns are terrible, just some. This is anything you can make a funny, I've said this before in previous research videos, if you can make a funny math shirt, funny pun, humor, sarcasm t-shirt design with math, anything mixed with that, any of that, you have a good chance of creating a top selling design in this niche. This is a big niche. There's a lot of demand here. You can see 52K BSR. And then as we go down, I'm pretty sure there's going to be another one. Look at this one, 138K, simple text base. Let's go down a little bit more. See what else we got. 322K BSR. And so the two that I showed you that have a decent BSR are text based, right? Which is really cool. So I think this is a really cool niche. Anything related around math and funny and sarcasm and humor, any of that stuff, it's a good idea to create a design into that niche. All right. Penguin officially napping t-shirt, the result of 193. And then as we come in here, we're going to see official napping shirt. You're going to see you have two penguins right there. We have a BSR over 288, 406. They're sponsored ads, so they're running ads to it. 538 sponsored ads. And then the first one that's ranking organically is not sponsored. So interesting. But this right here, obviously people like it because I'm pretty sure they're getting probably like different keywords, but they're converting into sales. Maybe sleeping penguin shirt. You can see their title, right? That would probably be a good idea. Leave me alone. I'm a sleeping penguin shirt. But you can see that the penguin is sleeping on the pillow. Two penguins. We got one penguin. We got two. And then if you come down a little bit more, let's see what else we got in here. See how they did with the different color scheme. And here are the ones that are running the ads, I believe. And then they got one right here that's ranking 47K. Really cool t-shirt. And it's a white one, right? White t-shirt. And it has a 1 rating. So obviously it seems to be a newer design. And this one too, 5 ratings, not bad. Seems like a newer design too as well. So I think this is a really cool niche. I like this niche. Penguins are freaking cool. They're cool. Another one, official napping shirt. And you keep in mind too, look how that design space is taking up that whole t-shirt. On Amazon merch, and then it just applies to anything. Like if you're the mock-up, when a customer is trying to look at the design, make sure you have it bold and big on the t-shirt so the customer can see the actual design. It makes it easier for them to click, makes it easier for them to see, makes it easier for them to stop. So good example. This one too is a good example. It's nice. clean. Next niche, I may be left-handed, but I'm always right saying t-shirt. A result of 215. And as we come down, we got some BSRs over here. We got some sponsored ads at the top, some sponsored ads here. You're going to have essentially 134K, 197K. I may be left-handed, but I'm always right. I'm not always right, but I'm never wrong. What is our saying? I may be left-handed, but I'm always right. So there's a few different sayings inside of this niche, like different types of way of saying, you know. So the left-handed niche. I may be left-handed, but I'm always right. 197K BSR. We've seen some below 200K. We're seeing a lot of them right there on the front. Yeah, look at right here. We got 3 of them right here that are decent BSRs, so below 1 million. It's a good sign too. And a lot of them are text-based, right? So think about that too. Don't overthink any certain type of design. Like you think that it has to have some crazy graphic. Most of the time, some of the most funniest niches that are the most top-selling funny designs are just text-based and making a lot of sales. Next niche, out of my way. It's finally adoption day t-shirt. Results of 272. And as we come down, out of my way, it's finally adoption day. Here you see 172K BSR, 247, 184K BSR. And I think this is a cool niche because out of my way, it's finally adoption day. Like you think about it, you're not going to find a shirt like this in store. Most likely someone's going to search this online to find it. So if they're searching this online and you create a design, so it's more of it's a celebration, right? And you can tell based off the color scheme, think of like a celebration. Balloon, like what's it called? Confetti. It's like a yippee type of moment for someone. And I think it's really cool because if you create something like this, it's a potential top seller that's going to sell. And there's probably a lot of search volume for this niche and people making a lot of sales in here. 669. I think that's a really cool niche. Out of my way, it's adoption day. Think of another saying that you can probably, with adoption day, so like the more of the general, like the topic or the niche, the sub niche would be adoption day, right? So if you can think of something cool, something that's kind of rhymes together, you know, adoption day, that can potentially be a top seller and you can create something in here as shown with these BSRs. There's consistency, definitely consistency here because most of the time you don't have to click on the listing. You can just tell by looking at, you know, the ratings. Then you got 2 designs doing that. Then you got 3. So there's obviously some type of consistency and search volume inside this niche. And there's a demand. And if you want low competition niche research, check out this video right here. Thank you very much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up.